So we put the two together,
Yeah.
and you get the headline, is this the end of George Michael's career?
Funny that.
Funny,
I can't honestly find the correlation. I mean, I'm not saying that these are not... I'm not saying, you know, I mean, nobody wants to shunt another car and nobody wants to get found asleep behind the wheel, but ultimately they're not life-changing events, and the press would like them to be career-changing events. But, you know, that's fine. I'm not the only one that's being treated like this. You know, everyone is being treated like this. They just seem to like playing this game with me. You know?
But if you, from their point of view, I mean, they've put forward this story about you that they would have you believe, or us believe, that you're this...
that I'm spiralling out of control.
A vampire life you lead. That was in one paper. You live the life of a vampire.
I have to be completely honest here. Don't enlighten me too much. Because no, the honest truth is I've finally learned how to not to read it.
Well, you're overweight.
Thank you. Look at this. Look at
this. You're out of control on dope, on drugs.
I'm what, on dope? I'm
out of control.
Out of control,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, and you've been ordered by your record company to go to rehab.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Is that news to you?
Nice, that's absolutely news to me.
The letter's in the post, and you're a manic depressive.
Unfortunately, you know, every artist, I think, nowadays has a kind of soap opera that they decide, you know, where you're going to be in that. And the trajectory of my particular soap opera launched from that statement Elton made about 18 months ago, when Elton hadn't seen me for years. And from that point on, I've suffered this kind of almost kind of wishful thinking from the press that, I have to be honest, the subtext to it is, well, he was all right before he came out, and now he lives this depraved gay life, and he's miserable and fat, right? And
do you think that's to do with being gay?
I think, to be honest with you, it's just it's a new angle, isn't it? It's a new angle, because Elton said he thought I was really miserable for some reason, and from that point on, I've been trying to prove that I'm not, you know, because unfortunately, it made me incredibly vulnerable to the press. And last week, you know, actually, with the last one, with the whole bit about me falling asleep in the car, my manager was on the phone to me, and I'd said, look, you just got to... I want the gist of it, but I don't want any of the detail, right? Because the devil is in the detail, and the stuff that would drive me mental and make me want to sue is in the detail. So I said, I don't want any of the detail, just give me kind of the general gist of it. And he said, well, they said that you were... they said that you were unconscious behind the wheel and that you were probably out of it, kind of thing. And I said, no. He said, yes. I said... He said, they reckon there was a bunch of sex stuff in the car with you. I said, no. He said, yeah. I said, they printed that. He said, yeah. I said, no, God. Then he said, and they've used that fat picture of you again. I was like, get me Richard and Judy. Get me on Richard and Judy now.